Hey everybody, this is JohnnyMS, and today we're going to talk about what you prefer. Do you prefer mornings or do you prefer afternoons? So I wanted to talk about your preferences today. I have a preference of mornings, and I'll explain why. But if I had to choose between mornings or afternoons, I try to do everything important for that day in the morning. And it can be really early or it can be mid morning, but either way, before noon is what I define as morning. So my current rhythm these days are on the weekdays. I get up at 5:30 a.m. And what I do is that I like to get up at 5:30 a.m. because that means I get about, I don't know, hour and a half or so of time to myself before I start my day. Really what I do during that time is just relax, have a cup of coffee, just relax before I start walking around that day, and I give my medication, like my Ampyra, time to start working so that I can walk around the house easier. The big thing about me starting my days preferring the mornings also is because of energy levels. In the afternoon, I just feel like I'm drained. In the mornings, I feel like I'm, I guess, well rested and I have the first half day to do stuff. In the afternoon, I really like to calm down and just relax and not do much at all. Another factor for the mornings too is because I live in Texas and it's summertime in Texas right now. So that means starting around noon, I'll say 1 o'clock, it's already in the 91, 92 degrees outside. And then by about 3 or 4, it's a lot of times it's at like 100, 105. So at that point, I can barely walk outside, right? So anything I do, I try to do it before, let's say noon, before it hits 90, because my walking gets worse when it gets hot. If it's not hot, let's say less than 78 or so, I do better, but when it gets warm, I really can't walk far. By the time the afternoon hits, let's say 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, even if I'm not outside, even if I'm just walking around the house, I can tell that my legs are really tired. It's like they just get worn out. And I know with MS, we get fatigued and we get tired easier and it takes a long time for our bodies to recover. So what happens is that if I push myself in the afternoon, I don't do very well. I can't really push too hard. If I do choose to leave the house, let's say after 12 o'clock when it's 90 outside or 95 outside, I have to be very strategic. I park my truck in the garage. Luckily it fits because a lot of trucks don't fit in your garage, but mine does. So I park my truck in the garage so it's not outside and it's not like, 95 degrees inside the truck. So by the time I walk in my truck around 12 o'clock, it's warmer. Let's say 82 or something inside the truck. So when I get in, I turn on the AC, it gets cold pretty quickly. And then once it gets cold, I will pull out of the garage. Even without MS, you have to have the AC on high in the Texas area. It's hard to cool down the inside of the car, right? So that's why. And even if I'm in the truck, it's like 3 o'clock and I'm moving around and I'm going to a destination, I have to pick somewhere with close parking because walking from the truck inside of, let's say, into a building, it's gotta be close. I can't be outside for a long time because my walking, I mean, I won't be able to make it. So I'm curious what you do. Do you prefer mornings or afternoons? Some people are morning people, some people are not, right? So I don't know what most people do, but with MS, I have to do mornings.